Hi guys, this is Christine and welcome to my vlog channel, The Maple Diaries.
Hi Philippines!
I've been receiving a lot of ideas and suggested topic from you guys, and I really do appreciate all your comments and all the messages that you have sent me. So today I would love to share everything I've learned in finding a job when I moved here in Canada. I would like to start first with the most basic important tool, and for sure you already know what I'm talking about. As a newcomer, you have no idea what is really a Canadian CV format, because even me, when I started here, my CV is far different from the typical resume of the Canadians here. So they have a different standard that we must follow for us to get a job and be hired and be noticed by the employers. I'll start first with the not to-do list. These are the things that you should consider when converting your CV in a Canadian format. So there are things that we have done in the past, and those are the practices that we shouldn't be really applying in our current CV format. Rule number 1, you must never include your photo in your resume. Yes, you heard me right. So back in the past, I usually include my photos each time I apply into any jobs back then. But here in Canada, it's a big no-no. You don't really have to put a photo on your resume. The main reason for that is that to avoid discrimination. Because here in Canada and the United States, it is illegal to consider such factors such as age, origin, religion, sexual orientation, and disabilities if they are not pertinent to any job. So in most cases, they aren't. Having a picture of you on your resume most definitely points to at least some of the details. So even other companies, when they do receive CVs from different applicants, they instantly reject or refuse the CVs that has photos of the applicants. Second rule, never include personal information such as age, weight, gender, religion, social insurance number, political affiliation, or even the immigration status. Keep also in mind that when you write your home address, make sure not to be too specific. You don't have to really put your apartment number. All you have to do is just to really mention your area and even the province. Third rule, do not include references, hobbies, or even salary expectations unless the job posting asks you to do it so. So if you were asked for a salary expectation, make sure to have it included in your cover letter. Try also to avoid using specific dates on your CV. So for example, instead of saying you started your job on January 6th, 2019, better you just say it like January 2019. So after discussing the not to include items on your CV, then I'll also be discussing now the must include items. So here we go. So first, you must have a contact information. So make sure it's a Canadian mobile number, because usually here in Canada, the employer won't really approach or even connect with you if your mobile number is outside of the Canada. Makes sense, right? Second important thing to see in your CV is the professional or career summary, or what we usually prefer as the highlights of qualifications. So here, I think the one that really works in my case, I just really highlighted the softwares that I know. I've highlighted the languages that I speak, so for the employers to get me noticed. And one thing more is just that it really makes sense if you try to highlight or be distinct with the skills that you're offering them. And because if you put it so generic, so most of the employers won't really bother to communicate with you as well. So another one which is very important is your work experiences. Make sure that you're not just listing down your duties, or not the generic kind of description on your work experiences. Make sure that it stands out from the crowd, and all you have to do is just to be very specific on your achievements and qualifications. In my case, I try to be more specific aside from just really describing my duties of a particular job. Usually I check the job description of the job posting just for me to align what are the main accomplishments or main skills that they were looking for that job. So the other items that has to be on your CV is your educational background, your professional development, and even the volunteering duties that you had in the past. So here are some of the takeaway notes that you may really ponder or really consider when you start converting your normal CV into a Canadian CV format. The resume format in Canada means your document should typically be a maximum of 2 pages. If you do not have a lot of experiences, then consider your CV to be only in 1-pager. If you have more than 10 years of experience, then 3 pages is acceptable. So here's another one that is really important, is that make sure that you have a LinkedIn profile. Make sure that your LinkedIn profile has a profile URL that was somehow customized through your name. That is, it isn't as clunky as the one that LinkedIn designated to you. So you want to make it easy as possible for the employer to recognize that it's really your LinkedIn profile account. Thank you once again for watching this video, and if you have any suggestions or any topics that you want me to discuss, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and please also make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, The Maple Diaries. Happy holidays, and you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye guys!